morning. Good morning, everyone. Today is the first day. It's supposed to reach like 81 today, so I thought I would take you along for a So I thought I'm gonna take you along for an eating and working out day with me, cause I'm not going to the gym today. That's for sure. Outside working out and living room workouts. It will be. All right. So I pretty much make an entire pot of coffee for myself every day, and I drink it all in my mug. So for breakfast, I'm just gonna do a little bit of yoga first, and then I'm gonna do a jump rope session. And so I'm not gonna eat like a good lunch until later. So for breakfast, where'd the grapes go? Oh, here they are. I'm gonna have some grapes. And where's my mango? And here's my mango. It's finally right, finally. Another thing is I don't use like creamers or anything in my coffee. I use this super good organic almond milk. It's unsweetened, and so it doesn't have like the added sugars or anything in it. It's amazing. It's my breakfast. Okay, so I got done with breakfast and I drank almost my whole pot of coffee. There's still about a cup upstairs waiting for me that I'll drink later. And I'm just watching YouTube videos in the living room, and I'm gonna start stretching and doing some yoga. I'm pretty much, what I like to do is I will stretch and for about 15 minutes. And I know that sounds crazy, but stretching is like, I've learned it's very important. I used to never stretch. Like, I'm not kidding you, up until about a month and a half ago, I did not stretch. Ever. Never. Not even after a workout. Nothing. Zero. Okay? I was the least flexible person ever. And I was like, no, I'm just not flexible. I'm tall. Turns out, you can get more flexible. I'm not, like, doing the splits by any means. But I can touch below my shins now. I can touch the floor, so that's good. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna start doing that, and then I'm going to make lunch, and then once it gets really warm and sunny, I'm going to put a sweatshirt on because I can't get tan lines, and I'm gonna put sunscreen around my neckline because that tan line has been growing. Don't tell anyone. And then I'm gonna spend as much of the afternoon as I can outside on our beautiful walking trail behind my house. I wish I could open the windows right now, but I would not have pretty nature sounds. I would have loud construction noises, which wake me up every morning promptly at 6 a.m. I can't decide whether I want spaghetti and a salad or just like a really, really big salad. I don't know if I have, I'm gonna make spaghetti and a salad. Oh my goodness. Why do we need 3 orange juices in the fridge? So in my salads, I either usually do like one that's more aimed at being sweet or savory. I choose one. And I am out of a lot of the fruit that I put in my salads. So this is gonna be more savory. And normally, since I'm just doing a smaller salad, normally I do an entire thing of romaine for one salad, but I'm making a smaller one, so I'm gonna cut this whole thing up. Yummy. And then I use these little vine tomatoes. They're bigger than a cherry tomato, but smaller than like a full-blown one, and they are perfect for salads. Whenever I drink coffee early in the morning and then I drink like a ton of water to start up my day, I don't really get that hungry. So I'm like, normally I have lunch at 10 o'clock. However, I'm starving right now and it's almost noon. Look how perfect this is. So cute. Oh, it looks so good. All right, now for broccoli. I love broccoli. I put it on every type of salad. I put it in my stir fries. I use this everywhere. In everything. When I make spaghetti sauces and stuff, I don't do a meat sauce. I just do a red sauce, and then I will add mushrooms and broccoli to add not only nutritional value, but to add a lot of texture. It helps out with that too. Because when you think about like cooked broccoli, it kind of gives it that same type of texture. And then I love me some mushrooms. A year ago, I would still hate mushrooms and all that stuff. But when you're plant-based, you have to like vegetables. So I just told myself, I'm gonna like mushrooms. And going into eating foods that you don't think you will like with a positive attitude, you can get yourself to like anything. I didn't like bell peppers, I didn't like mushrooms, I didn't like green beans, I didn't like just so much, honestly. And now these are what I cook with all the time. I used to hate cauliflower. I'm a texture person. I thought it was just dry and hard. But you could write an entire cookbook just based off of things you can do with cauliflower. It's amazing, honestly. And now I make this amazing green dressing that I put on sandwiches and salads and literally anything and everything. And so this is perfect because you need to make your own dressings and spreads. Because if you go to the supermarket or the grocery store or whatever, I mean, you just cannot get an all-natural one that is really good for you. Anything that says low sugar, low sodium, or anything, you gotta do it yourself. And that's what I've learned. DIY. Yummy. Now I'm going to add dried cranberries because that's my favorite food. And this dressing, by the way, is on my blog. I'll see if I can put a link to it in the description so you can just go to the blog, and that's where I have all my other recipes and lifestyle stuff too. I've really been kind of pumping out the blog posts lately, and I actually went through and cleaned it out and deleted a ton of stuff, restarted, going back for more just quality stuff, posting what I get the best feedback on, and just gearing it more towards you. Which I've gotten a lot of good feedback, especially on this green dressing. Like, people are loving it. And the thing is, it's all purpose. You can just make some at the beginning of the week and you're set for the whole week. You don't have to read ingredients labels. You don't have to measure. None of it. You don't have to worry about it. Also, since I don't put creamer in my coffee and I get all my sugar from natural sources, so loading a salad with fruit or dried fruit or having it for breakfast is a good way to get your sugar in early in the day. And it's natural sugar, it's not artificial, it's not coated with preservatives, it's not, none of that, so, yay! Spaghetti, this is not, I'm not eating all of this spaghetti. I could, I mean, like, seriously, I could. I just need a little bit, because I eat throughout my day. I make it like an all-day event. It's pretty wonderful, actually. That's one thing that I think is like all anyone wants is a diet that promises that you can eat whatever you want when you want. You know, one of those. And it's like a plant-based diet is one of those things, but people don't want to eat that way. So diets just will eventually probably fail you. And I know, I just said I'm plant-based and you think that's a diet. However, to me, whenever you actually look and see that something is labeled as a diet, it's because they are taking out a main component that you need for your body's function. So they're saying a sugar-free diet or a fat-free diet or a carb-free diet or high protein, low carb and fat, you know, one of those compilations. But in a plant-based diet, I eliminate animal products, but I still get fats, proteins, carbs, sugars. It all just comes from different sources. So I don't consider it a diet at all because I'm not rerouting my body. And I just believe that people that go on diets aren't actually being educated on what food really does. And that's my main beef with the system. Ooh, look at his arm muscles. I should lift a spaghetti. Yummy. Lunchtime. Ooh, looks so pretty. So pretty. It's hot. I'm not complaining. I'm happy it's warm out for one day. Whew. No, it's warm out. By doing this whole trail, I will have done, I'll end up doing about 4 miles, a little over 4 maybe. So I've been trying to do it twice, or at least a portion of it again, to give myself some extra steps. So yeah, I do a lot of walking, you know, it's not all this hardcore running and cardio, because I go between some hardcore power walking, some just flew in my eye, and jogging downhill. Ducks. I'm so lucky that this is my backyard, y'all. Oh, I can come here every day. It's just the perfect day out. It is, like I said, it's super windy, but I think without the wind, I'd be peeled over by now. Hello. Hello. All my spots are taken. I don't have anywhere to go stretch that's nice and serene. And there's frisbee golf players out, so I can't sit under my tree. I could, it just wouldn't be like alone and nice. I'd have frisbee golfers being like, hey, don't want to hit you on the head. See, you don't need to go to a gym and do some grueling workout. You know, I love taking walks. It's my me time, it's my thinking time, my daydreaming time. And it's just beautiful, honestly. And so it's like, find something that you like. That's what I do. All right, so I know it's windy and you probably can't understand or hear me, but did about 5.1 miles. I'm almost at 10,000 steps. And now I'm drinking my vitamin water. And this stuff is really good for you because it's made out of like root powders and stuff. It's not synthetic vitamins. And it gives you like 1,000 to 2,000% of everything that you need, because you're not going to absorb like a lot of what you take in. And so to increase vitamin and nutrient absorption, drink your vitamins instead of taking them in pills, because then you're kind of hitting your system with all of it at once. But if you do it in vitamins or in liquids, then you can do it over an extended period of time and it's better for you. And this is super good too. It's so yummy. So I'm gonna enjoy my patio sitting time. Okay, you guys, so I'm gonna try and do about 1,000 jump ropes. I am currently at 400. I do sets of 100 and I get my heart rate back down in between, because it's actually, you're gonna burn more calories that way. And then I'm gonna stretch, and then I'm gonna make supper, and then I'm gonna sit out on the patio and just be done. It's all done. Alright, so I have some cauliflower and broccoli wings right here, and so you just bake them around 350 to 400 depending on how fast or well you want them done. And I have a little bit of quinoa and my yummy green sauce. And it's time to relax and watch some YouTube and drink a lot of water.